What if oxygen is actually poisonous, but it takes roughly 80 years to kill us? Not this again. The tooth fairy allowed us to sell our body at a young age. What? Why would you say that? Future generations studying history will likely have to study TikTok videos.
What?
You know who you look like?
Who?
My future girlfriend. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Wait, you're good at algebra, aren't you? Just tell me you're good at algebra, please.
I'm really good at algebra.
So you think you can replace my ex without asking why?
Oh my god.
Is that a gasp?
Huh?
Did you just gasp?
Yeah.
You are my future girlfriend. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
That is crazy. It's the most awkward moment ever captured on TV. When Bill Gates appeared on The Ellen Show in 2018, he was tested on his knowledge of grocery store prices. After he finished the fun game, he then sat down to have a conversation with Ellen. After praising Bill on his inspiring work, Ellen presented him with a $20,000 check. Now let's remember that Bill Gates is worth over $130 billion and has donated over $45 billion to charity. To put that in perspective, that's the same as giving the average person 50 cents. Your girlfriend looks so ugly. So? I mean, how could you love someone so ugly? Look at these £20 notes. This one is good looking and this one is ugly. Will the value of the ugly one be less in a store? No. So same with people. It's not about looks, it's about the value they hold in our lives. Here's what humans will be like in 1,000 years. Nanobots will be subtly integrated into our bodies, enhancing our own abilities. This means we will no longer be limited by the bodies we are born in, becoming a mix of machine and biology on the inside. Depending on the progress of Elon Musk's Neuralink, humans may not even have to speak to communicate. But before I tell you the craziest thing, I just found possibly the most addictive app ever. It's called Slice It All, and you have to cut obstacles that are in your way to go further, and you can go here to play. We may be able to conquer death by scanning our brains into computers.
I will always love you how I do. I let go of a prayer for you.
Here's what actually happens in the last 24 hours of death row. When a person reaches their final day, they are taken to a new cell called the Death Watch area. They then make their last meal request, typically having a $20 allowance. Visitors are then allowed to see the inmate, usually separated by a glass window. Final preparations are made where the prisoner is fitted with a diaper and then properly clothed. They are then moved to the execution chamber, typically by guards holding each arm. Witnesses then arrive and take their seats, watching through a glass window. The inmate is then strapped down and hooked up to the lethal injection. Before they are actually executed, the witnesses and inmate can make their final words. Then, finally, the button is pushed.